Hi, welcome to Border Crossings. My name's Larry London. We're downtown in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena. And on today's Border Crossings program, we're very lucky to have three of the biggest names in pop music today joining us. I'd like to welcome Camila Cabello on the program, who is going to be putting out a brand new album. It's her debut solo album. It's called Camila, and it's coming out in January. Also coming up on today's show, we're going to be talking with two-time Grammy nominee. She's in the Best New Artist category, Julia Michaels. She'll stop by and say hi as well. And also, Why Don't We? Which is not really a question. It's the name of a 5-member band, a boy band, who are new on the scene, and they've got a new EP out, and we'll check them out as well. So stay tuned to Border Crossings for those great stars, all a part of Jingle Ball 2017. Okay, we're standing next to Camila Cabello and, of course, the Hurting, the Healing, the Loving, January 12th. What's the significance of that name?
Well, actually, I changed the name to, it's just Camila now. Yeah. So I basically changed it just because it was just like the story behind that title. It was just something that I needed to just like heal from and get over, and I just couldn't do that when I was just being asked questions about it all the time. You know what I mean? Right. It just became like, but I'm just in a different place in my life now, and I still have to talk and remember, you know, what that was about. So I changed it to Camila because I just feel like that's more representative of what this album means. It's not really about anybody else. It's about me and who I am, and you know, introducing myself as a person and as an artist to the world now. So, yeah, so I changed it.
Oh, congratulations. Havana, they said it, you know, they said don't go with Havana? What? Platinum, are you kidding me?
Well, I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to know with any song, like, if it's gonna connect or not, you know, and I feel like especially because it's, you know, it's different. I think a lot of the times people, you know, they either, you know, they don't understand it or they're afraid that other people might not understand it. But I feel like if there's anything I've learned this year is you just have to go with what resonates the most with you. And sometimes it's going to work. I'm lucky that, you know, people connected with Havana. The next time it might not. And you have to just kind of be okay with that and just be like, well, I'm still going to be me no matter what, you know.
Well, you're awesome. I mean, you are awesome. Are we seeing Carla tonight? Are we seeing Camila? Who are we seeing?
Definitely going to see, well, right now it's definitely like Carla vibes. But later tonight, it's going to be Camila.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
See you later. Thank you.
Camila Cabello, this is the Voice of America.
I think you're moving in too close, but I think that it's your body wanting it the most. Like, I don't know what it is I feel.
Okay, we're talking with Julia Michaels. Congratulations on the Grammy nomination.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing. Everything's been happening so fast for you, even though you've been doing this for a few years now. I think 2010, the first album.
Yeah, well, this is my first mini album, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so many things have happened this year. So many highlights I can take away from it this year.
Well, congratulations on the Nervous System is the name of the album. Now, I mean, you know, we're broadcasting to 100 countries around the world. The question I get asked to ask you is, how does a girl from Davenport, Iowa, make it into the limelight like you did? I mean, you're just working with Justin Bieber and all the biggest names. What was the path for you?
Well, I moved to LA when I was really young, and I just kind of was in the right place at the right time for a lot of things. I was mentored when I was 16 by two very, very amazing female top-liner songwriters, and just from there, I've gotten to work with so many incredible people. I'm so grateful.
Do you get to pick who you're working with? Or do they call you? How does it work? What's the process like?
It's both. Sometimes it's word of mouth. Sometimes we become friends, and they're like, "Hey, we should totally write together." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do that." So it depends depends.
Have you written your acceptance speech for the Best New Artist Grammy?
I haven't written it. Sometimes I wake up and I think, who am I going to thank? But I haven't written it fully.
Songwriting or singing? What's your first passion?
Well, songwriting will always be my first love, just because I started with words, and that was the first thing that really spoke to me. No pun intended. But, you know, every day more and more, I'm becoming an artist, and I'm becoming really comfortable in my skin as an artist, so.
And what's your plans for 2018? What do you got ahead?
So many plans. I mean, Grammys are coming up, so that's going to be the first thing. And then I go on tour with Niall Horan, and then I go on tour shortly after that with Maroon 5. So get to go on tour with lots of my friends.
Well, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays.
Thank you, you too.
Julia Michaels, our guest.
Take the time with me tonight. You should come with me tonight. We can feel free tonight. Nobody gotta know. And if they try to tell us wrong for right, we'll fix it in another life. 'Cause this is what we
We're at Jingle Ball here in downtown D.C. at the Capital One Arena, and why don't we?
Hello.
Why don't we?
That's our name.
That's your name.
That's our band name.
Now, you guys, internet sensations, you all started as solo guys, right?
Yeah.
And you have a Christmas album out, I understand.
Correct. An EP.
An EP. Well, what's it called?
A Why Don't We Christmas.
A Why Don't We Christmas?
See what we did there? We like combined the name and, well,
with the holiday.
Yeah.
There's a lot of holidays, so that means more EPs?
Yeah.
I mean, we're
maybe.
Why don't we pass over?
What if we did a Halloween EP?
listen. We're always putting out music, so we could.
Okay, which one of you guys was on American Idol? That's what I read.
This one.
Wait, oh, a whole bunch of you. Oh, they were all on
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
And so, what made you guys decide to make a band together? How did that come together?
So we were all on Match.com, and we were, or I mean on online just in general, and yeah, we all met online from different things, and some of us had toured together as solo artists. We were all doing our own thing, and we decided to, hey, why don't we meet up in LA and just hang out for a week? And I don't think we even really planned on being a band. It just kind of happened, and we were like, why don't we become a band? And it's been going amazing. And now we have these amazing fans, limelights, and just everything has been amazing. So
that was only like a year ago too. So
Really?
we're new. But
You had what, a couple
babies.
of EPs though, right?
We have five.
5 EPs.
5 EPs in a year, yeah.
Wow.
see, we love making music for our fans.
You
So
guys
we like to do a lot.
I love being a man band.
a man band. How old are you guys? You're all what?
28.
No, you're not. How old are you guys?
I'm actually the oldest.
You're the
He
oldest?
is the youngest. He's 16.
I'm the youngest.
16.
no, I'm 19.
18.
Yeah.
19.
19, okay. So
16.
16. You're still in school?
18.
And 18.
Yes,
So
he's
you'd be
still-
the one still in school.
Yeah, I do
18.
school.
I'm 18.
Sometimes.
school.
You're still in school.
Hey, I try to do my school as much as I can. We're really busy, so it's like,
And I understand that you guys also, somebody in the group, if not all of you, are inspired by Justin Bieber. That's what I read.
of course.
Are you not?
I love Justin.
Dude.
We all kind
You
of
know how much of a beautiful man that guy is?
Yeah.
we all kind of grew up with him being like the teen heartthrob of like our era. So you know, us being aspiring performers and wanting to be in the pop world, that was kind of like our guy to look up to. And
He
so,
definitely had a part in our sound.
yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
But
sure.
a lot of people did. We
Yeah.
got like Ed Sheeran, Drake.
Is a full studio album in the works? What's the plan for 2018?
Funny you would ask
Thanks for
that.
asking.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It is.
We tried to keep it a secret, and it's too hard to keep that a
Early
secret.
2018, maybe. Who knows?
2018?
Yeah.
Could be. Could
Which
maybe.
is
You
like
never
what
know.
in a few
In
weeks.
a month away?
I'm going bald.
You're going bald?
We were just on the
How did-
Today Show, we were just on the Today Show a few days ago, and
Yes.
I was like, I had the job of announcing the album, so I was like, early 2017 it's coming out, and it said 2017, not 2018.
Uh-oh. So now you have a chance to correct
It
it.
up. So yeah, 2018.
So the
early
album we're
2018.
working on already came out. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we're broadcasting in 100 countries right now.
Wow.
oh wow.
Yeah, this is
One man.
the
That's
230
amazing.
million
Are we live?
people. Yeah.
Hello.
No. This is
Okay.
on tape.
What's up, homies?
Oh my God.
So I'm going to ask you, what is the name of the new album?
We can't say that
We
part.
can't say that. That is classified
can't say
information.
that.
Hey, we never even said we're coming out with an album, did we?
Yeah, in 2017.
2018, not 2017.
No.
Oh, 2017, yeah.
That's
yeah.
it. His album came out in 2017.
2016. Our album's coming out in 2016, actually.
Touring, I'm sure you guys are going to do touring. Now, because we're reaching in
Yeah, we're going on tour in 2018.
2018.
February, March.
A
and
lot
April.
coming in 2018.
And so, because we're reaching an international audience, are you going to be touring internationally? I'm sure that's.
Well, we did. We went to Europe, like 3 months ago?
Yes.
For the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time, and we didn't know what to expect, and then like hundreds of fans were showing up at every airport we stopped at, and so it was crazy. And so we're trying to get back there as soon as we can.
like
for sure.
planes and long plane rides.
No, I
But
don't.
even more, we like the actual place,
Yeah.
Europe and Asia and all those
I don't
places.
like plane rides. I throw up on every ride.
Yes. To answer your question,
Thank you. I know I get an answer eventually. See, I can tell you guys like each other. You genuinely like each other, so that's great. That's wonderful. You hate them all.
Love them.
Why Don't We is the name of the group, and the new EP's out too, so pick it up, and thank you guys for joining us on the Voice of America. Well, there you have it, another Jingle Ball 2017, this edition. I'm Larry London. We are in downtown Washington, D.C., and I want to thank Camila Cabello, who joined us on the program, also Julia Michaels, who's nominated for 2 Grammys, and one of them is in Best New Artist category. What a lovely young lady she is. Also, we had Why Don't We join us as well to talk about their EP and their plans for 2018 and a new album that's coming out in the year ahead. It's a lot of great music, and it always happens here on the Jingle Ball Special. Every year, it's our annual holiday edition. My name is Larry London, and you are watching VOA TV.